Hey guys, so before we get into today's video, today's May the 4th. This will be be live on a Monday, and I just wanted to take this time because George Lucas. This is probably, I think, the Clone Wars, the last season of the Clone Wars is probably the last we'll see of George and his work before it's like all Disney mainstream, Kathleen Kennedy, those guys, which is not a bad thing. Could be a good thing. Except for the Rise of Skywalker, that's pretty bad. But I just want to take this intro to just say thank you, George, for May the 4th. And you know what? Let's bring this little thing up. Thank you, George, from all the Star Wars fans out there. Thank you, George. George is a guy. He's a guy. He's a cool guy. I like George Lucas a lot. I love all of his Star Wars stuff. I mean, Star Wars to me is pretty huge. Not just like how cool it is, but like as like a kind of, I would almost say like spiritual level. Like it's like a pretty in-depth part of my life, I guess you could say. I don't know, the light side, dark side, stuff like that. But I just want to take this time to say thank you, George. Awesome stuff with Star Wars. I love Star Wars a lot. You guys know it. You guys probably are the same way. But let's go on with the video. Today's video, we're going to chat about 2v5ing General Anakin and a random 501st 2v5ing whole pretty much ultimate Kylo Ren, the Galactic Legend Kylo Ren. So I'm going to show you one that's mine, and then we're going to show you, I have a couple of mine actually. We're going to show you this one first though, and then we're going to show one with ultimate. I'm not sure if this one had ultimate or not, but pretty much the basis of what this is going to kind of be and how you win this is you just kind of have to mod your gas to be no protection whatsoever, high HP, high offense. Your other second 501st has to be pretty squishy so that with Kylo's AoE that he's going to get from Hux, he dies, right? He has to die. And that makes it so now they're all going to focus gas. They cannot crit gas, so if this was ultimate, they're really not going to get ultimate off at all because they're not getting crits, right? And then what happens here is that he's going to counterattack all the time, and that's why you need the second 501st there so that you can still maintain those bonuses. And now, when you counterattack crew, or Kylo rather, the Galactic Legend Kylo, he gets his cooldowns increased. So it's at this point where he has probably no abilities to use, no specials rather, and you're going to just basic him and basic him and basic him to death. And that's what happens. So I know you might think this is super cheesy, but honestly it's not, because there's definitely ways that the person that has their Kylo can mod their Kylo team to make this not work at all. A big one I would say is probably just Phasma lead. Zeta Phasma lead is very, very good. Very powerful because whenever you have advantage, you cannot be crit. And if you're not going to be able to crit Kylo, well, guess what? He's going to have his cooldowns. He can 2-turn stun you. If he does 2-turn stun you, you're going to lose. Just plain and simple. That's just how it is. So, I mean, I don't know what else to say about this one. I guess we'll get another one going here. So this is my second one I did. My second successful one that I did. My lowest and my weakest 501st that I have is Echo. So I use Echo here because he's the squishiest one, and it's kind of easy because you just gotta mod your gas. I'll show I really can't show my stats, because I already remodded for my GAC. But usually, if I were to you guys and I were to remod your gas, if you want to try this out yourself, go for an offense, either arrow or cross, and then have an offense circle, and then whichever one, the arrow or cross, you did not put offense on, put that on HP. So you want to have 2 HP sets, 2 HP primaries, and then you want a crit damage triangle. I would think mine was around 90k, 95k HP, with close to 8 to 9,000 extra offense with the crit damage triangle. It worked out whenever I remodded them to that. It worked out every single time afterwards. It was awesome. It really was. So it's pretty easy stuff. I mean, it's just so cheesy, man. It really is. This is some of the cheesiest stuff I've ever seen in regards to just having 2 people. But you can still stop it with some modding if you wanted to. Stuff like this, cheese, in my opinion, cheese is cheese, whether you can, it's stoppable or if you can't stop it. In this case, you can stop it. In actual cheese, I would say, I'm not sure why I'm talking about cheese, but you can usually stop cheese. This one isn't as cheesy as others I've seen. But man, where did my videos go? I had some videos that are going to show you the fails. Let's get those going here. Man, these are just kind of fun to see though. So okay, here's a fail. Here's some fails. This is a fail with kind of modding them a little bit more too much HP, I guess you could say. I'm trying to pull up the other ones as well as I get this one going. If you guys did not know, I cannot edit, so I'm doing all these on the fly because I don't have editing software as my laptop's going. So this is a loss. This is a loss here. You see, I don't have enough offense here. I can't kill him, and now Kylo's gonna get his turns off a little bit too fast because now we have to crit him, and we can't crit him if we can't get to him. So yeah, another thing here is Hux. You can't get any TM when Hux is here as well, so you're kind of just stuck there, and you're kind of just rendered useless, honestly, for the most part. But that's why you got to mod your guys for a little bit more offense, and so you can take them out, right? So, all right, I'm going to try to pull up after this one. I'm going to try to show you guys an ultimate one as well, and see how that goes, because these are kind of interesting. The thing with these, though, is that I probably would never want to use these. I probably would never want to use these in GAC because just like the modding of it all is just so bad. I really don't like modding my guys for that. It's just not good at all. So, I mean, because you're thinking about it, you're going to have to now mod one of your Kylo first to be really squishy and weak, and then your gas has to be modded for a lot more HP and offense, when you would usually want him to be modded for like these Ray counters, these Kylo counters for a lot more, I guess, protection and offense still. But the HP, I don't know. I'm not too sure about the HP. So these are some losses when I'm modding him too much HP, not enough offense. And this one I'm going to show you here is an ultimate Kylo, and how this one kind of functions and how this one works. This is the kind of the same ones. You can see now. You can see the ultimate bar on Kylo because that's his ultimate. And what you do here, if I were you guys and you were to kind of prioritize who you want to hit with the AoE there, I would probably hit the crew and then Stormtrooper, depending on who is the faster one. Whoever the fastest one is, hit them first. So that way, when you're counterattacking somebody, you're not going to be hitting that guy anymore. You're going to be hitting the other guy, right? So you pretty much want to maximize your turns and your kills before Kylo can go. And look, he's not even halfway to. Well, now he is. Now he's halfway to his ult. And keep in mind, he has to use his ult, or he can use his ultimate at 60%. But when he's not critting anybody, like he can't use his ult, you know. So let's just show that one more time, because it's kind of interesting, right? So. You get stunned, you lose your protection, he goes into cover, right? He does his reset with Hux, he dies to the AoE with the assist from Sith Trooper, and then you want to target Kylo, and then he's going to counter you. Now he's dead. Well, almost dead. Usually he would die there when I was using mine. I guess that's a little bit better of a tanky of a Kylo, but he's going to die there with the little basic from crew hitting. I keep calling him crew, it's Kylo, hitting your gas. And now there's a couple more guys here left. If you can kill Hux there, now you can get the TM boost. You can kill him, and now you can start hitting off Kylo. So, it's not that hard. It really isn't. Is there going to be a fix to this? Man, I don't think so. I don't think so, because there's so many ways to go about modding these guys to stop that. Just for example, I'll show you some. So just for example, I'm going to go into the game now. There's a lot of different ways to stop that counter. I mean, it's a 2v5. And the person using the gas is going out of their way to mod them just to take out a full 5-0 first, or full first order. But there's definitely ways to stop this. So a couple ways. Like I said earlier in the video, just use, if you have Zeta Phasma or leadership, most probably don't, but if you do, it's a great one. It stops critical hits when you have advantage. That's one of the big things there. Another thing is what you can do is mod your tanks on your Kylo team, for example, the crew and the Stormtrooper, to be really just dirt slow. That way they never get their turns, and you can't really hit them because they're too slow. And then your Kylo, your Supreme Leader Kylo, can now get off his stunts a lot more easy. So a couple ways to do it about that. And another one here, this is kind of all-around uses of Hux in all these different teams with Kylo. Guys, he's going to be great with the critical avoidance arrow. Really good. And on top of that, his mastery is critical avoidance. So at Relic 7, you can get him almost to, I think, 50% critical avoidance if you want to toss on a critical avoidance arrow. And if you can do that in these counters and you stop the crits, that's great. That's awesome. Not just in this 2v5 counter, which is very niche, I would say, but in other counters too, Kylo, like with the Jedi. It's a great way to stop the Jedi, especially gas, countering and critting you. Just any time he goes, he kind of stops that. And if your Hux can survive, you can get more of these things off. these mass assists, the reducing of the cooldowns, and the 100% bonus turn meter. Dude, it's so good with Kylo there. So modding, you can mod your Hux for some critical avoidance if you wanted to. You can make your tanks really slow, so that kind of stops it. Or you can just run Phasmally, that kind of stops some of the TM, or I mean stop some of the crits as well. Some fun ways here. Like I said, I can't really show you the modding on my gas, but I can show you what my Echo was, because I haven't touched him in forever. So he's kind of squishy, 54k HP, 45k protection. So he's probably going to die to an AoE after that, because Kylo can do like 70 to 80k, and then the Sith Trooper comes in and crits, he's going to die, pretty much. Almost all the time, he can. And he doesn't have to be Echo. It can be whoever the squishiest 501st is. You have Echo, you got Arc, you got Fives, you got Rex, now you have Ahsoka. You can find somebody that's kind of squishy there. This is my gas right now, and how he's modded. This is for like all of my uses of countering Reys and Kylos. So he usually doesn't have all these mods if I were to counter the 2v5 counting the Kylos, but if I were to, you can see here I have 85k HP. Go for like 90 to 95k HP, but like I said earlier, you want to maintain, for sure you want to have a critical damage triangle, but you want to either go for a cross that's offense cross, or an arrow that's offense, and whichever one is not offense here, go for HP on the other one. And then on this one you want HP, and then just try to find some more offense secondaries with offense percentage, and also more health percentage. That's really going to be a huge key factor there. Try to maximize his offense and his HP with keeping those right primaries on his stuff. And also the sets, you don't have to do a crit damage. I just prefer it because I like how that is with gas. I mean, I think you can do offense as well, but you for sure want the HP sets to get more HP, right? So, guys, that's probably going to do it for today. It's a fun little counter here. I like it a lot. And it's a good day. It's a little good day here today, huh? I know it's Sunday for me, but I bet tomorrow's gonna be an awesome day for all those Star Wars fans like you guys out there. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's gonna be a great day, and we get those cool rewards in Galaxy of Heroes with whatever the double drops is and some of the nice rewards they give us, right? So that's gonna do it for me today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, share it around, and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. It's going to be crazy if we can hit 10k sub goal, guys. It's going to be insane. I'm not sure if we can do it, but that would be awesome if you guys could. Share it around, all that stuff. But we do have a couple ways to support me down below in the description. You got Patreon, you got channel memberships. And also, if you guys want to just come and chat with me down in the Discord, all that is in the links below in the description. Let me know your guys' comments and your thoughts on this counter. Is it going to be fixed? Is it not? Is gas just that good? Or is Kylo just that bad? I don't think so, but you guys let me know. That's it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys all later. Peace out.